Hey everybody! In this video I want to show you an advanced ChordPotion effect. And this effect is called Make It Multiplay. It is only available in the chords row. I will also show you another effect for the global settings. It's called Pick Only One Melody Row. Let's listen to the preset Piano with Random 1. As you can hear, it sounds quite human. There are many small random changes and melody variations, but it still sounds logical. So what's going on here? Well, let's talk about the multiplay feature. In normal mode, this is what's happening. ChordPotion takes the chords row, and then it will add melody row 1, row 2 and row 3. And all of this is one block. So this is the yellow line here. And when you press play, it will simply play this block and that's all. But when you use the effect Make It Multiplay, play once, ChordPotion will do some things differently. It will take the chords row, it will add the melody rows, and this will be one block. And then it will do the same thing again and again. It starts with the chords, adds the melodies, and this will be another block. And all of this happens internally. ChordPotion will do the same thing on and on, so in the end we have a big list of blocks in memory. And when you press play now, ChordPotion will simply pick one of these blocks and play it back. And when the block stops, it will pick another block. When you work like this and you don't use effects, it will always sound the same. Because every time a copy is created, it's simply a copy of the main chords and melodies. So what you want to do is you want to work with effects. So let's say you use the effect Add Random Notes. In normal mode, ChordPotion will simply add some random notes, and when you press Generate, it will do the same thing again and pick some new random notes. When you use Make It Multiplay, it's a bit different. Because now, when a new block is created, ChordPotion will take a look at the melody and the effect settings and will create new notes. Then another block is created, ChordPotion applies the effects, and now this block sounds totally different to the first one. The same goes for the third block and so on. So now when you press play, it will always sound a bit different. So I said that ChordPotion will play back the block, but how does ChordPotion know when a block stops? Well, it simply takes a look at the chords row. Let's say we work with a chords row of 8 steps and the melody is 16 steps. In normal mode, ChordPotion will play back the pattern until the end of the chords row is reached. Then it will take a look and check if there are any other blocks in memory. And no, there aren't any blocks. So ChordPotion will simply start the chords row again and it will continue to play the melody rows. So the melody rows will simply loop at a different point. In multiplay mode it's different, because here when the chords row has finished, ChordPotion will take a look and yes, there are other blocks in memory. So it will simply pick another block and start to play. And this might mean that when the melody is longer than the chords row, the melody won't reach the end. In my experience, it's a good idea to use the same length for both chords and melodies. As you see, I use Make It Multiplay. And let's take a look at the row. We have a chords trigger here, and we also use some term variation and 16 steps. Now in melody 1, we have some note triggers. We also do some randomization of notes and velocity and so on. And in melody 2, we have a different melody. So what I also do here, I use Pick Only One Melody Row and I choose Restart on Chord Change. When we use Pick Only One Melody Row and ChordPotion is in normal mode, ChordPotion will simply pick one of the rows and will always play it on and on. In multiplay mode, it will do a random selection for each block. So in block 1 it might be melody 1, in block 2 it might be melody 3, and so on. And this is what's going on here.